style. Pay attention to your television. We visual, entertaining, critical. On the DL, the flavor is something you can feel. From Cypress, Grant, Drew to Lauryn Hill. Don't touch that dial. For a while, we touch a soul, attack a Serbian troop. Set up traps in foxholes. Skunk Melissa, Wu-Tang, Nasty the Who-Bang, Sean Lett, Mos Def, Iverson, who's next? Escape to Toto. We rock with Deborah Cox. If you watch long enough, it's going down with the locks. In the mall out west, downtown, the wild, wild. Real play, drop a gem, television, new styles.
Real Flava, what's up? BJ here, man, in the studio with, man, legendary producer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you legendary, brother. No ID, you know what I'm saying? And my man over there, Xtreme, another producer, coming up in the Chi-Town area. What's going on, y'all, man? Thanks for letting Real Flava come in your studio.
He's a legend.
He's a legend? Man, come on now. He being modest. He being modest. Man, if you are a big fan of Commons, all of his releases and stuff, his 3 CDs, this is the man right here behind the music, the producer, you know what I'm saying, amongst his other projects. And Xtreme is on the come up as well. He's been out for some years and, you know, out here doing some projects. So we're going to talk about, you know, how they started and who inspired y'all and, you know, the game right now, hip-hop and R&B on the scene now.
Yes, sir.
So, man, No ID, what's going on, man? How was the New Year?
It was quiet.
Right.
It was quiet. I just kept in the house.
Right.
I said if the lights come back on, it's gonna be one.
Right.
It's gonna be one.
Xtreme, what about you, man? What's been going on?
Same, man. Just trying to hit it hard for the new year, man. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about some of the projects you've been working on. How did you get started in the music business?
I started out just DJing when I was younger.
Right.
And that translated into me doing a little rapping.
Right.
And then, you know, I went away to school, gave music a rest. And anybody went to SIU, y'all know what I did when I went away to school.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
Right.
Came back and everybody was still doing the music, so I just started doing beats for myself. And then Common was like, give me that.
Right.
I want that one too. So that's how I started.
Okay. What about you, Xtreme? How did you get started in the music business?
Man, started as a DJ.
Yeah.
Probably back around, like, man, 85. DJ.
85?
Yeah.
Really? They had turntables back then in 85?
Yeah.
I didn't see
Right.
one party.
Right. Hey, man, I was kind of live, man. But then I started doing that, and then just from there, just always had instruments and stuff like around, you know.
Right.
My sister was a musician,
Right.
so I always like snuck and played her drums and her keyboards, and it was just a natural thing. It's a natural progression from that, and I started doing beats like professionally, like in '93.
Right.
When my first group, Figure of Speech, when we got signed to Warner.
Yeah, I remember Figure of Speech. I had a video and everything
Yeah.
with King James and what's the other guy?
LTD. LTD, right. You know what I'm saying? So,
and a woo-woo.
right. So, man, that's how I started, man. And, you know, up until now, man. Still been at it. Still been at it.
Hey, yo, check it out. This Puff Daddy, and you're watching Real Flava. That's right, boy. Chicago. Yeah.
Hi, welcome to Master Touch. You guys have seen our commercials on Flavor before, but what we're going to do now is Master Touch is coming up with something different. It's called Master Touch Elite. Master Touch, your complete auto accessory store, 10958 South Halstead.
Real Flava, welcome back to the second segment of Real Flava, the new show for the new year 2000 in the studio with No ID. His studio, actually, my man over there, Xtreme, two top producers, you know what I'm saying, from the Chicagoland area. And man, brothers, we talked about in the first segment how both of y'all got into music. Both of y'all started off as DJs, and then eventually one thing led to another, and you got into producing No ID. Basically started off first producing Common's first 3 CDs, and Xtreme was with a group earlier called what is it, The Figure, right?
Yeah,
Figure of Speech.
Yeah.
Okay.
For
So,
the figure.
right, then we left off on No ID telling me about his new record label you just started, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of it again?
It's called Xtreme and Teefa. Nah, First Family.
First
That's
Family
the
Records.
label. Yeah, matter of fact, look who's walking in the door.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, she's on the way. That's cool. But, First Family, we got a lot of, Chicago-based people, everything.
Right.
First group coming off the label was Genesis to look for. It's some totally different stuff.
Right.
Actually, I'm in the process of trying to sign my brother so we can just get on down and get, things in order.
Right.
Chicago style.
Yeah. Work together.
Right.
What's your problem, man? You're not gonna sign with him?
No, I didn't say that, man. It's just, we just trying to handle the business. I mean, we cool, you know what I'm saying? So it's make, we trying to handle the business and stay cool at the same time.
So I know Xtreme, you've been working on some individual projects yourself, right?
Right,
Okay.
yeah. I've been working with my guy, Sean Lett. A lot of y'all might have heard of his project.
Right. Yeah,
He dropped an EP last year.
Right.
And, been working on that, with my group. I got another group called Skunk Militia that I work with that's from Chicago.
Right.
That I'm working on. And I got a chance to do some work with DJ Clue.
Right.
This
DJ
year.
Clue.
Yeah, I did a song for Jay-Z that's going to be on DJ Clue. New album coming out, this year, March, I believe.
All right. Well, tell them the name of the song so they can be on the lookout for it.
The song is Untitled, but it's the only
Untitled like D'Angelo's song, right?
Right. Just like, it ain't like that, though.
He ain't gonna be half dressed.
No, but the song it's gonna be the only Jay-Z song on DJ Clue album, so I don't know the title yet, but just check for that.
Okay.
And that's about and I'm trying to work with my man. Me and my man trying to get down on some things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's been about it, man. Just trying to keep busy, man.
Man, on that note, we're gonna take a little break, check out this video, and come back with No ID and Xtreme. Saying that No ID's new studio. We're gonna talk about that later on. You know what I'm saying? Look at it, check it out.
It's the old studio.
Yeah, so I'm saying, son, like what you want? So you want a fade, Caesar, what you want?
Yo, what up?
Bubbly Disease Music presents Operation Contamination in stores now. Go get it.
Right, hit the street with leaf.
What's she talking about?
It's a good movie, man.
Is she about to do what I think she getting ready to do?
I don't know, brother.
Brother, this is PG.
It's a family show. I mean, turn
Man, down here in the studio with No ID and Xtreme, they're big ballers. They got all the toys. They got the board, they got the DVD player over there looking at the movie Casino. Man, so welcome back, and let's talk about the market here in Chicago music-wise. You talked about the lack of unity here. And the indifferent, like other cities have a little bit more unity than we do and stuff like that. That you basically would like it, where it'd be more workable for artists, producers, and stuff like that. But let's talk about the sound of the music here in Chicago, hip hop wise, R&B wise. How you feel about the sound here? Is it what is it? Cutting edge? Is it something to be reckoned with? How do you feel about the music here?
Definitely. It's you answer that, brother. You're always trying to be quiet.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you say? I want to know what you think.
but
What you say, Xtreme?
I mean, I think it's real diverse, but at the same time, I think it's been so diverse, but not one sound is cut through to be designated as the Chicago sound. And that's kind of what I want to be able to, accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Is get something across as the designated Chicago sound.
Right.
And
Instead of somebody sound like some other city sound,
Right.
you want our own. Okay.
Right, I mean, because it's going to be, we in the middle, so we kind of catch it all. We catch the West Coast sound, we grew up on NWA, we caught the East Coast sound when they was doing their thing, so it's like down south, we all a mixture of that, so that's going to bring something new to the market, and I think that's what we're going to bring. That's what I want to bring, at least,
Right. Who inspired the both of you to get into music? As DJ wise, like anybody from the East Coast, West Coast, DJ Red Alert, or you know, you just picked up a turntable and started scratching with it. Who
From the
inspired?
DJ point for me, it was I had a cousin who was like a DJ at the old school Mendel parties. You know, people, you know,
yeah, Mendel back in the day.
Ray Anderson.
Right.
He was like one of the original old school Mendel DJs.
Okay.
So from a DJ standpoint, he the one that you know, influenced me, helped me with my record collection. And from a producer standpoint, man, I like people like Mark the 45 King, Dr. Dre. You know, people like that back early in the days. You know, they really was doing their thing on the beats. That's what, you know, got me to start, you know, producing.
But Dion, who inspired you?
The first, like, I liked a lot of, you know, hip hop. I used to break dance, you know, listen. But the people that really inspired me and made me want to get into it was like Eric B. and Rakim on the first album. You know, when I heard the Follow the Leader and all that.
Yeah, Follow the Leader, old school classic.
When I heard first and second BDP album.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but really the first Eric B. and the first BDP album, and that was like, that's when I knew I was gonna do something.
Okay. Man, so working with music and everything, is a conversion, have you found the conversion going from a DJ to a producer a smoother transition? Because you're already used to working with, you know, records and music and stuff?
Yeah, it was a real smooth transition because as a DJ, you know what the crowd like.
Right.
And then you also listening to the records and you seeing how people make different types of records.
Right.
And it gets to a point, well, for me it was like, I just got to a point where I was like, man, I can do that, you know. And I just started trying it, and then boom, it was a real smooth transition because you use all the same elements in DJing and that you use in production.
Right, you just switching from turntables to boards like this.
Right. But it still starts with the turntable.
Okay. Man, on that note, man, we're gonna check out this video, so keep it right there, Real Flava. In the studio, No ID and Xtreme.
What's the next video, man?
Let me see.
True that. You and your girl in the blue hat wanna get freaky to dance floors where you lose at. When the nasty niggas out searching for a new rat. On the hit, can you do that? Splitting that. Girl soothes that. Flame in my frame, the cool back like a true Mac. Sipping on a brew, blue back, letting loose stacks in the club. What the is the new track? The clues that it's the stud, the new cat. With the glove to do that for my new rap off a dub in the true yak. K-Tone, you a true fat. Mother true that, much love, do black. Move back, look at that ass on that thick crew that. Came in the club just to groove that. I knew that.
You wanna party cause it's 1999. I know you wanna party cause it's 1999.
Shake that trick, break that hip. I slip when I embrace that grip. From the perspiration, I wanna taste that lip. Really, I'm knowing I wanna make that strip. But naked on the dance floor, such wetness. From the sweat, we get reckless. Heck, it's the jam, long as my man don't let the tech rip. Cause baby girls all on the necklace. Next on the checklist, from the dance floor to the bar, then the Lexus. From the start, the Nexus. Hit the spar, having sex with a raw that's protected. Ain't no flaw when I flex it. Perfected, looking down the bra restless. Thinking about my being breath mints. Fresh fits is my call to caress this. Unless baby girl tripping all on a sex script.
I know you wanna party cause it's 1999. I know you wanna party cause it's 1999.
Push it, cause it's about that. I gotta have that. The dance floor make me wanna stab that fat ass on the lab rat. Get the gas back, caught that ass in the fast trap. Too quick for her to blast back. I'm the last smack, strolling in the club for the last lap. Money for the spread love just to tag that. Flicking dollars, chick hollers and grass fat my collars, but I'll pass that. Looking for the perfect. I'm a scholar, she gotta be a swallow with a pass a Mac. True gobbler with a fast sack or a hobbler with a blast that will bobble. crash, ain't no stopping the fast ass. When I'm bobbing and robbing, that's bad. I knew that.
You wanna party 'cause it's 1999. I know you wanna party 'cause it's 1999.
Yo, what's up, this Jam Master Jay from around the way, Run DMC, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? And you watching Real Flavor, you know what I'm saying?
Verbally Diseased Music presents Operation Contamination in stores now. Go get it.
Right, hit the street with Lee.
Sick with my flick, I'm heavy in this, deadly when I spit, y'all. Barely in it, scary as shit. Don't get shook up, might be too late. Once you look up, be stuck in some executive. But we'll hook up.
Wanted to party later?
No. Man, Real Flavor, welcome back. Still in the studio, No ID studio with Xtreme, and man, look who joined it. We spoke her up. Teefa from the Syndicate. What's going on, girl?
What's up?
Man, welcome to Real Flavor, you know what I'm saying? But it's really Xtreme and No ID right here. Who Real Flavor owe all the credit to for letting Real Flavor come in your studio, you know.
Yeah.
So, man, we spoke about you earlier, Teefa. You know, we talked about No ID's new record label, and you working with him on some projects, I guess. So, the CD came out early last year, '99, the Syndicate. And man, what's the story with that? How's the success of that going? Y'all sophomore project, right?
Well, really, you know what I'm saying, we're not signed
Right.
to Relativity no more.
Right.
Now about Relativity out. So, in that we asked to be released from our contract.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we just both wanted to do our solo stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just both got different things that we want to do with the hip hop. So we want to go kind of different ways.
Right.
So that gave us a chance to do it.
Okay.
That's why I'm with my guy.
In the first couple of segments, I talked to No ID and Xtreme about the vibe of hip hop in the Chicagoland area. What's your input on the vibe of hip hop in R&B in Chicago?
Music or just
the impact you think it has, or you know, whether or not you think it's a distinguishing sound, or we pick up other sounds from other people's influences from other cities and stuff like that.
See, I think you got here. We kind of, you know what I'm saying, we kind of divided because we are a group of people that pick up sounds from the East Coast, pick up sounds from the West Coast, and tend to stick to that, you know what I'm saying, and claim that as their sound.
Right.
Then we got people that just totally go against the grain, against all that, and pretty much come up with their own style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we can merge those together, I think it'd be beautiful.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If we just be, because we in the middle, man, we need to be able to get a little influence from everybody, not to mention from old school, you know what I'm saying, from every genre of music, period.
Right.
So
I guess get the unity stronger here, like we talked earlier. I talked earlier with Xtreme and No ID. The unity here is pretty much like there is no unity.
Exactly, and the thing is, everybody try to like not fight, but just be against each other, to be so different from each other. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it real, man. See, everybody fight because everybody's broke.
Yeah, that's real.
You don't fight when you got money. I go to other cities, man, they don't be arguing. You know what I'm saying? They're not even thinking like, we still arguing over who played this on the radio,
who's the best,
who shouted out this, who worked with him. And people making multi-million-dollar deals on the planet. You know what I'm saying? All we gotta do is get some money, man. A lot of this crap with him.
Pretty much, man, we need to learn how to take care of our business correctly. You know what I'm saying? It's like we all a bunch of underground artists fighting for the small dollar. And man, the next state, next city or whatever, they making paper because they take care of their business correctly.
Right.
And they fighting over the big dollar. They ain't even fighting, they just making paper, being happy, helping each other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we basically just need to cut out all the personal rivalries here in Chicago.
Exactly.
Okay.
Get some discipline.
Yeah, exactly. Get some discipline. Speaking of
That's a
discipline,
guru.
he sure did say that. Speaking of discipline, we're gonna check out this new video about gang style discipline right here on Real Flavor. Keep it right there. Yeah, so discipline, huh?
Yo, what's up? This Teefa and you watching Real Flavor. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hi, welcome to Master Touch. You guys have seen our commercials on Flavor before, but what we're going to do now is Master Touch is coming up with something different. It's called Master Touch Elite. Master Touch, your complete auto accessory store, 10958 South Halstead.
It's like, you get all this when you're making that big producer money. Man.
Right.
You a producer.
I know what big producer money is, man.
Yeah. Real Flavor, welcome back here in the studio, No ID Studio, and here with Xtreme and Teefa from the Syndicate, checking out this little big baller, toy right here, DVD, checking out this movie out here. So man, we pretty much wrapped the show up. We talked about, who inspired you guys, and the hip hop market, the influence that we may get from other cities, and what we represent. So let's talk about you guys' future endeavors and where you think hip hop is going. You as an artist and you guys as producers, what's some of your endeavors?
My first big endeavor is, man, I got a hot cup of coffee. All y'all cats, man, is really making me mad. A hot cup. I'm walking around the city and throwing hot cups of coffee. Straight up, man. Garbage, man.
You should try hot magic shade.
Hot magic.
No.
No, straight up. I'm getting deep off into this R&B, and I'm gonna go real deep to my grassroots on the hip hop, since I'm kind of starting from scratch. Seeing that I'm about to find another nice protege MC to work with from the ground level, man, because I want to represent my city properly.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying, all that blah blah blah. And I want to work with a lot of Chicago people, work with these Chicago people, help build us what we supposed to have, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And branch into just different styles of music, man, because 10 years for me doing the hip hop thing, you know what I'm saying? Right. It's like, now I'm ready. Hey, now I'm ready, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To go ahead and just be that one of them producers that did everything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, Dre the only person to me that did everything.
Right. He can look back when he gets retired and be like, I did this.
Don't forget about Dre.
Right.
He number one.
Right.
Dre's number one.
Dre is number one.
That's cool. What about you, Teefa? What's some of your future endeavors? You talked about you going solo and you got some things you want to do. What's some of your future endeavors and your outlook on hip hop? Where do you think hip hop going?
Man, hip hop gonna go to another level. We just gonna come together with a lot of other sounds of music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rock and roll.
Genesis.
Yes, Genesis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The beginning to everything is gonna happen. It's gonna go there. I'm just going, man. I'm helping with the movement for Chicago.
Right.
Midwest. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To put us out there like we need to be.
Okay.
And just represent it.
Okay.
That's all it is. Do it my way though.
Your way, right.
Right. The proper way.
Xtreme, what's some of your endeavors, brother?
Man, to be recognized nationally as a dope producer.
Right. You already recognized nationally.
Yeah, it's getting there.
You ain't No ID being modest today, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
We just got a lot of work. I mean, I want to be legendary, like cats like Gamble and Huff back in the day.
Yeah, Gamble and Huff, right.
Yeah, like that. And just also on the national, but then be responsible and be known for being responsible for help putting the crib on.
Right.
And doing it right. That's like the biggest thing for me. You know what I'm saying? All the other stuff that we do collectively or individually for other people is great outside of the city, but it got to start here. Because once they say we not hot no more, then it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't have if we got a home base, we don't need it.
Right, and it's unity like we talked about earlier.
Right.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to anybody that stay in Chicago and live here and put people on.
Right.
Yeah.
Love.
Big up.
Yeah.
Right.
To add on to that, you know what I'm saying? All the artists, man, we just gotta do things to motivate our people to believe in us and support us. You know what I'm saying? That's
Support
our
your
job.
Chicago talent.
Definitely.
Support it.
Alright, so that's straight. And in the meantime, look out for Mousy, the whole Real Flavor Camp, 10-7 Wild Hundreds, you know what I'm saying? East side, west side, north side, south side. It's called Other Wax Shows. So be on the lookout for that show. And No ID and Xtreme and Teefa, you know what I'm saying? They produced it, and Teefa, you know, my backup lyricist on there. And be on the lookout for that right there. That's John Blaze.
Hey, what's up to the east side, man? Don't nobody ever say what's up to the east side, man.
East side love, east side love.
Hey, man, I'm raised on the east side.
So can we start laying down some of my tracks? We can start working back on the track when we come back?
Nah, I got to hear your flow, man.
Alright. Hey, until the next show, keep it right there. Real Flavor. Peace. Out of here. 2000, y'all.
Yeah.
Do you think it doesn't matter if you do drugs? Well, it does matter. Because drugs can make kids die and go away. Then there'll be no best friends to play basketball with. No little brothers or sisters to show how to ride a bike. No you. And that'll make a lot of people sad. You're too special to do drugs. Don't do drugs. Don't die and go away.
Yo, what's up? This is Xtreme. I'm chilling with the dopest show, hip-hop show on the planet. Real Flavor. Check it out. Peace.
Yeah! What'd you do?
I stopped us here. I see you stopped us here, Jeff. Why did you stop us?
Subliminally, thoughts I said it synchronistically. The intricacy, complex levels, my entity. No stopping me, I'm rocking the hip-hop philosophy. Drumming, preserve myself to keep me omnipotent. 9 styles, I keep it flowing. Randomly flip on bystanders, blowing up the spot. Randomly flip.
Take control. Represent.
Poisonous, venom, yes, when I bless the mic instruction. Supreme ultimate conductor, eruption, type flow, lyrical lava. Torching up foes, enough combustion when I'm crushing. Like Big Pun, who's the one who makes the kids run? Stun like stun guns, son, I hit your fulcrum. Seas of MCs apart and some may call it biblical. Steady causing damage with words and even syllables. Audios, it's too malicious, call it vicious. No time for battling, competition of shattering. Astrophysical, to melt mics, my ritual. Something that I couldn't stop, yo, it's just habitual. Flow like the breeze with ease of 7 C's. You're to your knees, like hit by a disease. It's I fool, you know who? I'm coming faster. Pay attention, cause it's worldwide disaster.